everybody, happy Webtoon Wednesday. Today I'm going to be talking about Murderer Lewellyns Enchanting Dinner Invitation. This is a historical mystery, shonen ai, webtoon, psychological. This is also a boy love. I don't classify it as a yaoi because you don't really see them doing anything aside from kissing. It does kind of like portray or allude to that at certain points they do sexual stuff, but you don't see anything. So yeah, it's not a yaoi, it's not smut, but I will classify that it's boy love. I should say there's also assault and attempted rape in this webtoon as well. Also, you don't see anything because it doesn't actually happen, but like there's forcefulness and like his clothes kind of get like ripped open a little bit, but it doesn't go past that. Okay, there's also a lot of torture and abuse done to one of the characters throughout the book. So there are like blood scenes. Like I said, our main male character is a murderer, so you do get to see him murder people. Other people murder other people as well.
This isn't the greatest picture, but this is our male character, Chiffon.
Our main character, Chiffon, which I might be saying wrong, he is a writer. He's not a well-known writer. He has written stuff before in the past and made some money, but he's kind of more of a ghost writer, and he really struggles through life. When he was younger, he was an orphan, and then after he turned 19 or 18, they kicked him out of the orphanage, which is very accustomed, you know, it's very normal. And he's just been struggling his whole life and basically down and out on his luck. He lives in one of the crappiest parts of town, and people get murdered there all the time. He ends up having a new neighbor in the apartment called Lewellyn, I believe is how you pronounce his name. And Lewellyn has very uniquely golden hair and golden eyes. He's very striking.
This is one of the main characters, Lewellyn.
I think they're both attractive. They're both handsome. And they end up meeting each other because Lewellyn is peeling onions in the staircase and, you know, offers to have him over for dinner eventually. And you pretty quickly find out that like Llewellyn's crazy and he kills people. Yeah, and he has a reason to doing so. You don't find out really why until much later, but he basically wants to take care of Siobhan. Like, he wants to be with him romantically, wants to take care of him, wants to give him money, you know, whatever he needs, he wants to provide. And Siobhan doesn't really get it, and he's very hesitant, and rightly so, because he's just been so down and out on his luck for a long time. I did finish this last night at like 1 in the morning. I didn't read it all in one go. I think I read like the first season, and then like I just read the second season within the last couple days. It does take a unique turn, and it got rather confusing to me because you have the present day and then you jump back into the past and you find out that they knew each other before in the past. I don't really want to say how they knew each other before in the past, but you find out that they knew each other before in the past, that Chiffon doesn't remember because he had amnesia, and Llewellyn like has loved him all that time. So you kind of get to you get the present, and then you jump back to the past, and then, you know, people who you thought were friends were actually enemies, and it's wild. I did like the webtoon. I just kind of felt that like I said, I got kind of confused during like the last bit of season 1 and like a little bit of season 2, just because, I mean, maybe it was just me. And probably part of it is because I read it so late at night, so I probably got confused on my own. But it was like that transition, figuring out like the past and the present was kind of confusing, and where all the little pieces fit in, and why Chiffon couldn't remember anything, and why Llewellyn's the way he is. So it's interesting. Just go into it open-minded, knowing that you're gonna hit a point where it might be slightly confusing, but like, hang in there. All right, this webtoon is complete, so you don't have to wait for any more releases anymore. But I think that's basically it. Like I said, I did like it. I thought it was good. I appreciate you guys watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye, everyone.